In the spring of 1929, farmer Yan Daocheng found a pit of exquisite jade wares while digging a ditch near his house, which opened the prelude to the study of Sanxingdui civilization. In 1986, 2 large sacrificial pits of the Shang dynasty were discovered in Sanxingdui. Thousands of rare treasures caused a sensation in the world, and it was hailed as the 9th wonder of the world. 40 years have passed since the discovery of the Sanxingdui civilization site. Although some excavations have been carried out one after another, there are still many mysteries about Sanxingdui. Why do people suspect that Sanxingdui is an alien civilization? Some people even suspect that Sanxingdui has a certain relationship with ancient Maya and ancient Egyptian culture. Next, we summarize the 5 unsolved mysteries of the Sanxingdui civilization. Unsolved mystery number 1, the lost ancient capital. The ancient Shu kingdom prospered for more than 1,500 years before it suddenly and mysteriously disappeared. When history was connected again, there was a mysterious gap of more than 2,000 years. People hypothesized a variety of reasons for the demise of the ancient Shu state, but all of them remained hypothetical due to lack of evidence. The Chengdu Plain is rich in products, fertile soil, and mild climate. It seems difficult to explain it with the theory of disaster. So, what is the real reason why the ancient Shu kingdom disappeared in history for such a long time is still a mystery. Unsolved mystery number 2, where did civilization originate? The discovery of Sanxingdui pushes back the history of the ancient Shu kingdom to 5,000 years ago. Where does Sanxingdui culture come from? The large number of bronze figures and animals here do not belong to any category of Central Plains bronzes in China. It's incredible that not a single word was left on the bronze. A large number of unidentified bronze figures have been unearthed in Sanxingdui. The unearthed Sanxingdui man has a high nose and deep eyes, a prominent zygomatic face, a wide mouth and big ears, with piercings on the ears. He looks like a foreigner rather than a Chinese. Chen Dun, head of the Sanxingdui Cultural Relics Research Center in Sichuan Province, said in an interview that the Sanxingdui people may have come from other continents and the Sanxingdui civilization may be a mixed civilization. Unsolved mystery number 3, mysterious writing or patterns. A priceless treasure, the world's earliest gold scepter, has been found at the sacrificial pits. The theory of the scepter has long been recognized by the academic circles, but the patterns carved on it, such as fish and arrows, have caused controversy. Sanxingdui has all the essential elements of civilization for a nation, except for writing. As to whether the pattern on the gold scepter is a pattern or a text, it is a matter of opinion. While some of the patterns are already being deciphered, other experts believe the symbols depicted are largely solitary and cannot express language. But if we can decipher these patterns, it will greatly help solve the mystery of Sanxingdui. Unsolved mystery number 4, mysterious appliance. In the large number of bronzes unearthed in Sanxingdui, there are basically no articles of daily use, and most of them are sacrificial articles. It shows that the primitive religious system of the ancient Shu state has been relatively complete. These sacrificial articles have cultural characteristics of different regions, especially bronze statues, gold scepters, etc., which are very close to the world's famous Mayan culture and ancient Egyptian culture. Zhang Jizong, deputy director of the Sanxingdui Museum, believes that the large number of sacrificial articles with different regional characteristics shows that Sanxingdui was once a world pilgrimage center. More than 5,000 seashells were unearthed in the pit, which were identified as coming from the Indian Ocean. Some say these seashells were traded as the earliest foreign exchange in Sichuan, while others say they were sacrificial offerings brought by pilgrims. In addition, more than 60 ivory tusks of unknown origin were found, adding to the mystery of Sanxingdui. Unsolved mystery number 5, the relationship between Sanxingdui and ancient Mayan and Egyptian cultures. A large number of bronzes unearthed in Sanxingdui have cultural characteristics of different regions, especially the strange shapes of some bronze figures and the mysterious symbols and patterns on the gold staffs, which are very close to the world's famous Mayan culture and ancient Egyptian culture. And these ancient cultures have one thing in common: they're all 30 degrees north latitude. Could there be so many coincidences? The Mayans, mysterious and brilliant 5,000 years ago, suddenly disappeared. 5,000 years ago Sanxingdui was as mysterious and brilliant as the Mayans, and also disappeared. The amazing thing is that all the other civilizations in mainland China still exist, except the Sanxingdui civilization, which was the most prosperous at that time. So some people have speculated that this is definitely not a random disappearance. It is likely that aliens left the Earth with their own civilization. The most daring guess is that more than 5,000 years ago, there were some aliens living near the 30th parallel, and taught the primitive people on Earth a lot of knowledge. The reason may be that the spaceship crashed and could not leave, etc. About 5,000 years ago, the aliens repaired the wormhole and finally boarded the ship and left the Earth. With the above unsolved mysteries, some people speculate that the Sanxingdui culture is a foreign civilization at all. The ruins are the traces of alien life, and all kinds of unimaginable evidence have been unearthed one by one. If this is the case, then all doubts may be solved. The aliens cast various portraits according to their own appearance, produced all kinds of ingenious works of art, and then left the Earth to go to other planets. So what do you think? Leave a comment.